In Mecca, the purest parts of the earth illuminated the universe for the seal of the prophets. The seal of the prophets, where he was born an orphan in the year of the elephant, and whose mother died at an early age. He was raised by his grandfather Abdul Muttalib, then raised by his uncle Abu Talib. And in his youth he used to herd sheep and work in commerce until he married Hadisi bint Khuwaylid at the age of 25, and had all children except Ibrahim. And one of the characteristics of the messenger was that there was a ring between his shoulders, as if he were a prominent mole. He is called the seal of prophecy. At the age of 40, the revelation came to him with a message, so he called on him to worship God alone, and to reject polytheism, and his call remained a secret for 3 years. After which 10 people everywhere spoke to the public. After the emigration to Medina, the boredom of the Quraysh men, and the torture of Muslims, then he came. So he founded the Islamic State with it, and he lived there for 10 years, sprinkling amidst the many conflicts of infidels and Muslims known as invasions. And his life was the core of Islamic civilization that expanded over a vast geographic area, in the hands of the right-guided caliphs after him.
And it tells that people used to go to the wise man, complaining to him of the same problems every time. One day, Alchkim told them a joke and everyone laughed about it. After 2 minutes, he told them the same joke again and a few smiled. For the 3rd time he said the same joke, no one laughed. The wise man smiled and said to them, "One cannot laugh at the same joke over and over again. So why does a person always cry about the same problem?" The moral of the story: feeling anxious will not solve the problems, but rather it will waste your time, energy, and happiness. An old man used to live in the village. He was one of the saddest and most painful people in the world. The whole village did not prefer working with him. He was always depressed, always complaining, and always in bad shape. The longer he continued his life, the more miserable he became and his words poisoned. People avoided him because his grief became contagious. It was unnatural to be hilarious with him. It creates a feeling of unhappiness in others. But one day, when he turned 80, something unbelievable happened. Immediately, all people began to hear a rumor. This old man became happy one day. He did not complain about anything, always smiling, and even his face was funny. The people of the whole village met. They asked the old man, "What happened to you?" "Nothing is different. 80 years I have been chasing happiness away from me, and it was useless to me. Then I decided to live without this quest, to keep it away from me, and enjoy life. That is why I am happy now."